Shalom, welcome to Tactically Torah. I am Heath.
Oh, wait,
Hayes.
whoa. This is Lumph.
No.
Okay, so we're at Lowe's. What are we doing, babe?
So,
Oh my gosh. We're buying wood, you guys. Very expensive, luxurious wood. We're actually buying this is cheaper than 2x4s.
yeah,
And it's
it's
cedar.
actually cheaper and lighter, but it'll last longer as well.
What are we getting wood for?
Chicken coop.
Building a chicken coop again. Our second custom chicken coop. And so Heath and I have this really, really bad habit of being like, yeah, we're going to build that. Let's go to the store and get what we need. But we don't actually talk about like what exactly we need. So we just show up at Lowe's and then we have to stand here for like 3 hours and figure out how we're going to build it. But it usually turns out amazing because of this guy, right? That one. This one right here.
I'm awesome.
This one. Guys, the prices are literally outrageous. Let me just clue you guys in if you don't know. You probably already do, but yeah. Okay, so we're currently trying to figure out the roofing situation. We only have one of what we need. So, and Heath is trying to find the hardware. We're really hoping that this coop turns out awesome, that it lasts us. Our last coop that we built was beautiful, and but it's permanent. I mean, it's concreted in and everything. So this one is going to be portable, and hopefully we'll get to move with us in the future. Abba willing. All right, so we are getting started on the chicken coop build. I'm not going to film too terribly much here in the beginning stages. Heath may be able to do like a PDF of what's inside of his brain later on how he's building this. But we have our cedar and we have our plywood, which was super expensive. And we're going to be building what's going to work best for us. So we're basically just building it. Boop. I booped it. We're just building it on like the way that's going to be the best for traveling. And I think if we were building this, on a piece of property that we knew was like 100% permanent and it wasn't going to be actually traveling 500 miles on a utility trailer, we might do things a little differently. But overall, I think
Given the circumstances, I don't know.
we're pretty happy about what we came up with. And when I say we, I mean mostly Heath, and then I gave input. So I'm not going to film too much of this beginning portion. I'll show you once the frame is built.
You can do a material rundown real quick.
Sure.
We're doing, these are all cedar boards.
Yep.
I've got 30 this way. There we go. Those boards right here and these right here. I have 30 2x3 cedar fence boards that you'd use for a fence backing panel. Like I said, they're cedar, so the idea is they're going to be smaller, lighter weight, but just as strong. And the cedar means it's going to be a little bit weather resistant, which is a big deal, especially being a chicken coop and all that. And then we have 3 1/4 inch pieces of plywood. They're 4x8, your standard size. And this coop is going to be, that's 5 foot across there. There we go, I suck at that. But 5 foot by 8 foot. I really tried hard to find 10 foot boards, but that just didn't work. There were none. They didn't have any 10 foot 2x4s, and regular 2x4s cost just as much as these cedar boards, if not more. Yeah, they were a little bit more for your standard pine build 2x4. So we decided to go with these cedar, lighter weight, stronger in a sense, and weather resistant. So yeah, that's kind of what we're working with, and I'll cut it here.
Well, also really quick,
Good boy.
So our current chicken coops, we have a double coop with a storage part in the middle. What was the measurement for one
Those are
coop?
4x6.
4x6.
Each.
So this is still an upgrade from what one of those coops was.
Yeah, this will still fit all of them relatively well.
Plus we have a like 100-foot long electric poultry fence that we're going to be using for their run.
25 feet on each wall.
Yeah. So they're going to
If
have...
you did a perfect square.
They're going to have
But we'd have plenty of room for a
room
chicken run as far as that's concerned.
So they're really only sleeping and laying eggs, and we, worked out how we were going to do the perches, and where we're going to put the laying boxes, which we are keeping the ones, and we let our realtor know because she had asked if the chicken coop was staying. I said, yes, it is.
The chicken coop is staying, the laying boxes are coming with us. Those were expensive.
Pause. I hope you could hear both Heath and I's full sentences about why we weren't going to leave those laying boxes there. Okay, now you may resume.
The chicken coop is staying, the laying boxes are coming with us. Those were expensive.
We invested in those things. They were expensive. They're stainless steel, and they're super nice. They're from Duncan's Poultry. I think I showed them on one of my other videos. I'm going to be painting the outside. Well, actually, all the plywood will be painted with a weather-resistant white paint, which is what's on our chicken coop now, and it has held up beautifully. And then we haven't decided if we're doing the green steel roof or the galvanized. We wanted to do the galvanized because it's cheaper, but it only broke down to like $30 cheaper. So, but they didn't have enough of the galvanized there, and we just decided we'd build the frame, build the walls, and then we would do the roof last. So yeah, I will show you guys once the frame is built, which will be no time because this guy.
This corner posts.
And you did too.
This is a little bit more of a different means of construction just because we don't have a floor. And I want the least amount of wood on the ground as possible. So there's going to obviously be a lot of bracing, cross bracing and such to make this rigid.
And you're going to do trusses for the...
Trusses for the roof?
Yeah.
That way there's no screws coming down.
That
Like if the birds want to jump up and...
Yeah, they're not going to stab themselves.
Yeah, they're not.
So really quick, I'm going to just show you where everything's going to go. Were you all right?
Yeah, I just don't like the feel of sawdust in my shirt.
So this is where the door is going to be.
Oh, yeah!
And the reason we did the, I don't know what you would call that, Heath, studs, bracing. The reason we did those there is because that is what our laying boxes are going to hang on. And then, so this is going to be plywood here, plywood there, and plywood on the other side. And the door is going to be right here. And then Heath is going to build trusses. And we'll have about, I guess, maybe a 6. It'll be taller than me in the middle. So I'll definitely have to squat down to get the eggs. But it will be taller than me in the middle. We're building this to be, driving 500 miles.
Yeah.
So
We're building an RV.
we are building a chicken RV. That's what we'll title this video. Video wall. Yeah. Ooh, I look rough. That's been a common theme recently.
Look good.
I need your shirt. Mine says, I look rough, and yours says, I look good.
With our
Oh
faces.
boy. Alright, so it's the next day. I am currently painting the plywood, and I had a very productive morning. We got a good amount of the chicken coop framed out last night. Heath is going to be attempting to pick up the roofing on the way home. So this could potentially be done tonight. I mean, it might be a late night, but it could potentially be done tonight, which would be huge because then we really only have two days to get everything else done. Ugh. So, yeah. By the time I post this, it will most likely be on Friday. And I'll be starting a new video about us moving to Missouri. So, y'all willing. It is pouring rain outside. I have 2 coats on that first side, I gotta flip it. It probably needs 3 coats, but we gotta hurry up. So I don't know if I'll just do the last coat once I get it on there. Heath will be off work in about 30 minutes, and he's gonna stop by and grab the roofing. Heath is working on all the trusses right now. Heath came up with a great idea, as usual. He put them all together, lined them up, and he's got that thing that we can't remember what it's called.
It's a circular saw.
A circular saw! And he's getting, and look at that, babe, you're doing 5 at once.
What? That's half of what I've got to do.
Say what? Oh my gosh. Working on the roof.
What is this called?
Ridge line.
Hey.
Ha.
Told you. Huh.
You did. Okay, so we had to build this upside down. We're about to flip it, and then we shall see the roof.
It's on fire.
Hey, look at that, you guys. We have the
roof.
there's a couple more things we have to do as far as, I think, Heath, you said we're doing a center bar here, right?
Yes.
And then at the door, we're replacing those
You're gonna have a vertical
all the way up,
support.
right? Let's see how tall I look in here. I will actually be able to stand up. We have the first wall up. Look at that. We have a wall. We talked about how we were gonna do the roosting bars, and I showed Heath kind of the idea I was thinking of on Pinterest, and so he said, okay, well, I'm thinking about doing this, and he kind of tried to tell me, and I was like, yeah, okay, and then he showed me, and it makes perfect sense. So he's doing these angled, I don't know, bars, I guess, and then there will be roost down it. I think you said we're doing 3, babe?
Huh?
We're doing 3 levels.
Yeah.
And then over here will be the laying boxes on both sides, and they both have 2 bars on them, and you can fit probably about 4 chickens per bar.
But the good thing about it is it's going to provide a lot of stability front and back, as well as laterally. And we really want stability this way,
Yeah.
because it's so much smaller or narrower. So yeah, it's with the roosting bars, that's going to add a lot of that lateral stability that we want.
Yeah. There's just something about a man who knows his way around some power tools. I mean, seriously, there's a level of attractiveness when it comes to a man who actually knows how to do things. There it is. Wait. Oh, no. I was going to zoom in, babe.
I know.
You have it, you guys. There are the roosting bars. They are level. We used a level, and it is awesome. I love it. Making this thing as solid as it can possibly be, so we don't have to worry about, it loosening up or even getting damaged on the road on the 8-hour drive, and you guys know if you've ever pulled a utility trailer, it's not going to bounce around quite as much with all that weight on it, but it's still not going to be the most
Just that one.
smooth ride.
It's almost twice as rigid as. That's how important stuff like that is.
Yeah. Right, so we're going to put the ridge cap on tonight, and I think we're going to call it a night. It's like midnight. He's got to get up at 5:45, and but it's looking great. Eventually, I'd like to do another coat of paint on the outside because I'm not a huge fan of seeing all the wood grain. But it's looking gorgeous. Guys, it's Wednesday evening, and we are scrambling to get everything. I feel like I'm saying scrambling a lot. We're working really hard to get everything out of here. It's amazing how many just miscellaneous things are still needing to figure out a place to go and stuff like that, and it's actually getting a little bit stressful. I'm gonna have to leave the majority of my plants at my mother-in-law's for an unknown period of time because I can't pull the chickens in the chicken coop and load down my expedition with all of the plants because the dirt is really heavy. So that's kind of a bummer for me. You know, they have a garden, so it's not like I'm, you know, my plants will be in good hands, but I'm not going to get to, like, garden them for a while. You know, I am taking my green stalk and a couple tomatoes and some strawberries and stuff. But we've got tomorrow, and then we are set to close at 9:30 a.m. on Friday, so it's definitely feeling a little chaotic now, just as far as getting everything done. We're about to go take this there. Then we're coming back, putting on the chicken wire, and I am clipping wings and putting the chickens in there because they're going to spend 2 nights in there before we make the drive. If it ends up being too late tonight, I may end up having to do that. And I may end up having to do that tomorrow. So we shall see. Just finished clearing off the porch garden. By the way, it's been really hot today. Got up to like 95. Check it out, guys. It is no more. Look at that view. So beautiful. Man. Porch garden no more. All those chickens are getting moved. So, I'm being summoned by the husband who is loading up things again. Hey guys, look. I'm the crazy plant lady. I'm driving my garden to my mother-in-law's. Yeah. For you to close our gate, guys. It's crazy. It actually looks different. There's no plants on the porch. Look at that. Just a plain old porch. Nothing beautiful growing on it. Really overgrown yard that we can't mow because it's been raining too much. Guys. It's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. And then it's Friday. And Friday, we sign the papers. Yeah. So guys, as you can see, I'm very sweaty, and it is currently Thursday afternoon. I'm like closed in the morning, and we are hooking up the chicken RV to old lady right here. And we're just kind of trying to button everything up. I still want to do like a last clean through in the house. I'm about to clip 38 chicken wings. That sounds funny and it makes me hungry. Say hi to the camera, babe.
So,
You're showing my chins. Get up here.
Sorry.
Thank you.
There we go. Just one chin.
Yeah, just. Brat.
Brutal.
We had a friend. Well, most of y'all know him, Jerry. Keith and I are so brutal to each other, but it's not really us being mean. We love each other and it's ridiculous, so much. But we can be so brutal with each other, and we just laugh. It's funny to us. And one day he was like, "Man,
she really hurts my feelings. I just go cry alone."
No, Jerry was like, "Man, y'all are brutal, and y'all are such good sports about it." Yeah, we are. We know, but we love each other, so it works. Don't try that if your spouse is not a good sport, because
it really kind of requires you to know their personality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
We are sitting in front of the completed. Show on the sign that I put up myself. Did you see it? Did you see what I did with the metal thingies? I know.
You're gonna flip this video, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like my face looks weird when I flip it. I got bit by something.
And not me.
Anyways, just time frame of what it is right now. It's Thursday evening at almost 7. It's our last night at this house. Y'all willing? I mean, we're signing the papers tomorrow morning at 9:30. And guys, look, the chicken RV is put together. We've got our laying boxes on both sides, and we're about to pull this around, start clipping wings, get their water set up, and get them in here for the night so they can acclimate overnight. We have a few things that we need to get out of the garage. I have to do a sweep through of the house tonight just to make sure everything, mirrors are clean, vacuum, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then we got to load up both vehicles, and our goal tomorrow is literally as we're going to have everything already buttoned up tonight. We're gonna go sign the papers. We're gonna go to QT and like get all of the energy drinks and snacks because I'm like borderline narcoleptic in cars. Like, you think I'm kidding, but only slightly.
I'm the one who does all the driving.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be Lauren's first time to drive in 10 years.
8 hours? No, I've driven in the last 8 or 10 years. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing what I can to stay awake. And hey guys, just a little, I don't know, inside view of what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. The kids are all riding with Heath. Mom is gonna have 8 hours with my dog in the car. I'm gonna listen to music. Heath gets to listen to all the fighting.
No, I'm gonna have them playing the quiet game the whole time.
I'm actually really nervous.
And they get so mad if I start the quiet game. And like one time I started the quiet game and I asked who was winning the quiet game. And then Hallie said me, and Jace got so mad because he didn't know they were playing. I wanted to play the quiet game.
I'm a little nervous about driving. I pulled the trailer once and it was empty, so guys, say a prayer for me. But if this is posted, this will probably be posting like as we're on the road, to be honest. So yeah, pray for me because we'll be on the road. Pray, seriously, pray. Sorry.
Just poked me in the ear.
I gotta clip some wings off the birdies. I did it. I drove from right there to right here successfully. I think I'm ready to go. Who's ready to lose some feathers and flock together? Ah! Did you hear that? I rhymed.
What the
Let's do the babies first. Hey guys, so if you have chickens that are constantly flying your coop, and we're going to be having a electric poultry fence, and I don't want them flying over. My white ones, especially the leghorns, have an amazingly, it's out of this world how high those things can jump. So you really only need to clip one side. I'm going to clip right up here. They're just like the ends of fingernails if you look. Oops, sorry baby. See, it's not hurting her at all. So I'm just gonna do that. That's what you done. And just that one will make it where she can't fly. All right. We got them all clipped. And they're all in the new coop. And I am getting bit up by mosquitoes like crazy. So we just need to strap down the coop. Let me turn this around. Hi ladies. They're all in here and they're figuring out the new roost. Let's see. There we go, yeah. Everybody's figuring things out. I'm getting bit up like crazy. So I gotta finish my stuff out here and then the garage, and I'm gonna clean the house, and that part will be done, and we'll just be buttoning up the RV. And I'm hoping that we'll get just a good night's sleep so that tomorrow's drive will be nice. Okay, so I'm in the house doing a last just vacuum through, wipe down counters, make sure everything is nice and pretty when they come in the morning for their last walkthrough. And yeah, we are wrapping up, packing, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Happy Friday, guys! So we are parked in front of the title company, and in about 15 minutes we're going to go in and sign our portion of the papers on the house. And hold on baby. And so I'm just asking if you guys could just please pray. We are driving 500 miles and I've got a chicken coop behind me that I've never pulled before, so just keep it in your prayers. Stopped at a truck stop to grab gas. We came to check on the chickens. These rock stars are freaking laying eggs. Oh my gosh.
They ain't stopping production. We gotta keep it running.
I just looked right there and I was like, dude, there's eggs in there. What? Ladies, nice.
Gangsters.
Good job, girls. Made it to Missouri, you guys. We still have probably an hour and a half, but we are officially in Missouri, and you probably can't see me very well because of the sun. Hey guys, we made it. It's 8:41 and we are about to pull up to the property. So Girls are set up and they are loving it. Obviously, we are in Missouri, and this is our new chicken setup. And over here is my friend's garden that I'm going to be completely renovating and helping them get to, you know, just a working garden. And I'm really excited about it. So this is the before, you guys.